I've got all my cameras that I want to put in this box, and this is the Apache 4800 from Harbor Freight. It is their protective box, and then it also has the air valve on here. I'm not going to mess with the air valve because that's more for waterproofing. I shouldn't have to waterproof my cameras, and if I do, I'm probably floating away in a flood with the camper, so I've got more to worry about than getting my cameras. But this is a pretty heavy duty one, kind of like your Pelicans and stuff like that, but it's the Harbor Freight version. And what we're going to do today is we're going to open it up. It's got 4 latches, so you got the 4 latches here, or the 2 latches on the sides and 2 up front to open it up. I'm going to pull this little tag off here, and I'll read the tag to you, or at least some of it. It is weatherproof. That's where the little knob on the side right here comes from. So you've got this little knob right here to where it's airtight or not. You can relieve pressure, and before you open it, you want to relieve pressure so it's easier to open. It's impact resistant, and then of course on the front of their case, it actually shows them protecting guns, which is typical. But it shows camera equipment, or it says camera equipment, electronics, tools valuable. And then it comes over here in Apache 4800 weatherproof protective case, IP65 rated, watertight and dust proof, pick and pull foam insert. I'm going to show you that here, strong, secure. And then it's got the pick apart foam. And this is the 4800 series. I believe I paid $60 for it. I think it's $59.99, which compared to some of the others is actually a pretty good price. So what we're going to do is we're going to store all this camera equipment in here, because what I've been doing is I've actually been taking my camera equipment and putting this camera in one bag, this camera in a bag, and these 2 cameras in the same bag with that, but they weren't really protected because they were in pockets. But I want to be able to protect the camera equipment that I take with me, and I can basically just throw it in the back on the floor of the camper, so when we get to the spot we're going, I can grab all my camera equipment, set it up to record, and then it will be recording as we're unloading and as we're doing everything else. So we're going to go ahead and open it. And it has the top foam here. You know, it's kind of like egg crate foam. It's pretty thick. That's actually pretty decent. And then the bottom foam here, it's got 1, 2, it actually has 3, but the 3rd one is the bottom layer. These 2 are the pick apart foam. So I'm going to put that one back, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you, if you can see those lines. So basically with those lines, I gained a mosquito there. Basically with those lines right there, that's where you pick it apart. It's got these little squares. So that's where you pick it apart at. So basically what I'm going to do, my camera here, this strap comes off fairly easy, so I'm going to take the strap off. And if you can see, I've already been playing with it. So what I want is I want enough room, if I can pick it up. Nope. I want enough room from the back to where I'll have this 1 layer at least in the back, so it'll sit down in. And then this one, when I store it, I will go ahead and I will put my tripod mount on, and this is how I will store it, and it should fit pretty well right there. I want at least 1 layer there, maybe 2, we'll see. Then this one will go right here. I think I'm going to put this one right here like that, and then this one I think I'm going to put right here like that, and that will actually give me enough room for maybe the camera that I'm recording with. This is my older Nikon that I'm recording with in front of me. It's the Nikon P510. It is a super zoom. It's a really good camera. If you're looking for a starter hiking camera, the Nikon P500 or the P510, might want to look for the 500 because it takes regular batteries. The P510 is battery specific, although you can just keep them charged and do it because most cameras are battery specific. So it doesn't really matter. But what we're going to do is I'm actually going to look at it here. I'm going to actually go 2 and 2 over here, and then I'm going to take my little Sharpie. I have to close all my stuff up here. And I'm going to basically take my Sharpie I'll go out around it. And it doesn't have to be perfect to start with. But what you want to do is you don't want to pick so far out that it's going to be really, really loose. So I'm going to take my Sharpie with this one, and then we're going to start putting it together. So if I can see here, I'm going to take my knife actually. And I'm going to cut these little blocks, basically just like that. And then we're going to make her work. I'm going to go, when I'm doing this, I'm actually going to go some parts a little bit shorter, so it will have kind of a tight fit, where other parts I'll go a little bit wider because it's not as big of a deal. I may have to go wider on some of them. We'll see.
Okay.
What
I would do is I would actually mark them all out before I cut them.
You would mark them all at one time?
Yeah. Before I cut them.
Right. Well, I'm going to do one at a time. And you've got these little hold-ons all the way down. So you have to push your fingers down through there. You don't have to necessarily push your knife down there because they just break apart. But up top, you want to put your knife because it'll start pulling the others apart if you don't. Down bottom's not that big of a deal. Okay, so I got all that. Let me see where I'm at here. Yeah, I didn't get that cut.
Uh-oh.
See how, if you saw how that was pulling apart, if you don't cut them right, they will pull apart. You just gotta watch out for that and then get them down. I've done a couple of these in my life. I have a couple of bigger ones for nicer stuff that I'm not going to show necessarily on this channel.
I'll take it.
You want that? Okay, that's been pulled out. Now what we got to do is we got to see how far that fits down in.
Taking pictures.
You're taking pictures? All right, now.
It's good gun looking.
Actually, that fits pretty good, so I don't think I'm going to have to go another layer down. That set in, it pushed it down real good, so that camera's done. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this camera back. I'm going to pull it 2 up. I'm going to pull it 2 in.
Out.
So this camera here is the Sony HXR MC88. It is a really good camera. You can't find them anymore. They don't make them. You can find some used ones, but outside of that, you can't really find it anymore. This camera is the upgrade to the Nikon P510. This is the P950. Starting out with a camera, I would suggest the P510 or P500. Either one of them are decent cameras. The 950, once you get to where you're taking a lot of pictures with those cameras, especially if you just want to take picture of wildlife, with the P500 or the 510, I was able to take a picture of a bald eagle. I didn't even know it was a bald eagle until I took the picture of it and I zoomed in and I was like, oh, that's a bald eagle. So it does a really good zoom. I believe it's a 42 times zoom. the P510. The 950 is 83 times zoom, so it goes out 2,000 meter zoom. Amazing camera, and I want to protect it because I like taking those kind of pictures. This camera, neither one of these cameras really is for recording, it's for zooming in on wildlife. So I want to protect them as well. At least 2 around, 2 from here. So what I'm going to do is just outline it just like that. If you see it's 4 blocks, I'm going to take my knife. I'm going to cut this. And you could take you could do like one of those real skin razor knives. That would work probably better than my little pocket knife, because it would get a little deeper and it would get all these little bumps. Alright, so I'm going to sit it in, and I don't even have to go any further with that. I'm actually going to take it and put it in upside down so the lens is more protected. I'm going to do it just like that, and I'll just let the cord fall there. This is the little magnet to the SJ Cam. I'm just going to actually put it up in one of my pockets up here, out of the way, and I won't worry about it. So this camera case for now is actually done, and then what we can do is we'll put that off to the side, put it in, put it down. Yeah. And there she is. This is my 4 camera setup. It's the Apache 4800 from Harbor Freight. I'll link it to their website. And it is weatherproof, protective hard case. And this works really well for cameras. That's what I'm going to use it for. And I'm telling you, it isn't, outside of the shaking of the handle, I like it. I think that's going to protect the cameras really well. And like I said again, when we pack our camper up, what we do is a lot of stuff ends up on the floor. The stuff that we get out first, like our portable gray tank, it ends up on the floor. Our firewood box ends up on the floor. And I will put this on the very back end on the floor. So when we first get somewhere, I can just grab this off and start setting the cameras up. So I think this is going to work well. I can just throw it on the floor, and I don't have to worry about my cameras, and I don't have to worry about breaking them. So yeah, guys, if you're looking for a decently priced carrying case for your camera equipment, or maybe your pew-pews, or anything else that's valuable to you, it has locking here, so we can lock it away as well. And this should be TSA approved. I haven't checked into it, but I'm pretty sure the Pelicans are, so I'm pretty sure this would be. You would want to put a lock on both of them. They mandate you lock it to where you can't pry it open and stuff like that. But check with them so you could travel with your camera case and stuff, or whatever else that you're going to carry in this that's valuable to you, and then you want to protect it. So yeah, guys, the Apache 4800, if you need something for protection as far as any kind of equipment you have that would fit in it. They have larger ones too. They have a couple larger ones. They also have one with like wheels with a handle that you can roll around. And then they make the bigger ones like the rifle cases. They make that as well. I actually looked at it for my cameras, but I think that's a little too big for what I need for my cameras. I think this one works perfectly. So guys, if you're looking for a camera case or anything else to protect your valuables, check out this Apache 4800 or any of the Apache series at Harbor Freight, and I'll link them down below. All right, we're camping with the Brewsters?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll see you in the next video.